Now let's look at this particular problem. We want to expand this single log expression into expand it as much as possible, right? So in class, there are a few important properties that we introduced. So they are these properties. We call this one as the products property. When you have products, it turns out to be you can rewrite that as a sum. When you have quotient, you rewrite that as a difference. When you have exponents here, this exponent can be brought down to the front to become a coefficient of the log, right? So those are the three properties that we introduced in class. Another thing that in class we mentioned is, or you can think of this as this way. When you see this m is in the numerator, the coefficient is positive. So when you see the n is in the denominator, the sign in front of it is negative, right? So that's another way to look at this quotient rule. So I'm gonna apply these rules. We should apply these rules to here. A couple ways for you to apply. One way is you can actually rewrite the inside part. You know, a to the power negative 2. That means you can rewrite that as a squared in the denominator, right? Because you know, a to the negative 2 means 1 over a squared, right? So it can be moved into the denominator. Similarly, b to the negative 4 in the denominator can be actually brought up to the numerator and becomes b to the 4th power. So, and here's the reason. You know, this is the same as 1 over, and b to the negative 4 is 1 over b to the 4th, right? So, which is can be simplified as b to the 4th. So that's what's happening there. And then c to the 5th, I don't want to change that, okay? So I'll keep that. So this is one way to do that. You can rewrite so that all the powers for each term is positive. So once you have that, then you can see that in the numerator, this is b to the 4th is in the numerator. Therefore, I'm going to say here, this should be positive. Here, right here, should be positive. So b to the 4th, right? And actually, if you're comfortable with applying the power rule right now, you can actually rewrite this 4, move this 4 to the front, and then get rid of this 4, right? So if you're comfortable with that, please, you can do that. So as for now, for demonstration purpose, I'm going to just write one more step. So now a squared is on the bottom, so therefore I know this has to be minus sign because it's on the bottom again. So natural log of a squared. Again, this 2 can be brought to the front by power rule. And then again, c to the 5th is also in the denominator. Therefore, I'm going to say minus, right? Minus. So this is one more time. It's minus because it's in the denominator. Natural log of c to the 5th. Okay, finally, I'm going to apply the power rule. So 4 natural log of b minus 2 natural log of a, and then minus 5 natural log of c, and that should be my final answer. And then you're going to pick one of those. Now, second method is, you know, previously we mentioned that you can rewrite the inner parts before you apply those rules. You could also take a look at, hey, this is my in the numerator, so therefore I'm going to say this is here. This sign is, for now, it's going to be plus, right? And then b to the negative 4th is in the denominator, so I'm going to rewrite that minus natural log of b to the negative 4. And c to the 5th is also in the denominator, so it should be minus sign in the front. This should be minus sign to the 5th. And then you apply the power rule, then that will give you one of those correct answers. Okay, so that's it.